This is like gigging at a really shit Glastonbury. First thing I want to point out before my performance, I'm not very happy about this, but there's no photography of any kind. This is due to security reasons, social security reasons. I did a gig not too long ago, and I'm going to be honest with you, it didn't go down all that well. I think it was my bestiality gags. They left the audience fairly traumatised. To make sure this doesn't happen again, I've stopped doing children's birthday parties. The last gig I did, I took the roof off. So if anybody is after any cheap leads, I bought my transit tonight. So a bit about me. I grew up in a local Brighton council estate called Wyhock. And having grown up in the council estate, housing environment, I'm not afraid to admit to you, I have made mistakes in the past. The youngest is 4 and the eldest is 12. Technically, I've got 3 kids, but we're still waiting for Jeremy Kyle to confirm our third one. My youngest, bless him, he's still sore from the jabs he got last week. Fucking go to bed! I do blame having a lot of kids. I blame it on my schooling, really, because sex education and home economics, well, the motto of those classes was no rubber hat, get council flat. I didn't really learn much at school, to be honest. Like maths, they were only really bothered that we knew our fractions. Eighth, quarter, ounce. My maths teacher would say to me, say, Alex, what is 3/4 add 3/8? I'd say, I don't know, sir, but it sounds like one bloody horrible come down. I didn't leave school with any GCSEs. However, I did get a few ASBOs. I got picked on a bit at school, didn't I? I got beaten around, called a wimpy little maggot boy, but I just put on a brave face and I put it down to my mum's alcohol problems. I was fucking laughing at that, man. That's not a joke. That's a cry for help, dude. Fuck. But anyway, Dating was a whole different ballgame where I come from. At the moment, everyone's speed dating, isn't they? They're speed dating. But we had speed dating years ago in Wyhock, and we didn't call it speed dating. We called it fuck 'em and chuck 'em. I had a girlfriend on the estate, her name was Charity. Now, the only problem with Charity is my brother also liked leaving a donation in her box. You see, she dumped me in the end. She wasn't in for the love, she wasn't in for the commitment, but she did like the sex. And she said, Alex, we could be friends with benefits. I said, well, Charity, how's that meant to make me feel special? All our fucking friends are on benefits. But I have been a bit of shit all my life, I do know that. So I've decided to do something good, and I went green. And I stopped driving, right? Now, the Earth's well-being wasn't the key factor in this decision. The judge took away my licence. He took away my licence because he said I was using excessive speed. Well, that is bang out of order because I'd only smoked a little bit of pop. My nanny, bless her, my little nanny McClane, she gave up smoking after 76 years. But she didn't use patches or gums or anything like that. She just died of smoking, funny enough. It's a completely different world, mine to my girlfriend's, because she was educated, she was brought up with money. My girlfriend is so posh, she's never even watched Jeremy Kyle to find out who her dad is. We used to have a home special edition of a special board game called Guess Who Your Father Is. I used to sit down and play with my mum. I'd be like, Mum, does my dad have glasses? Mum, does my dad have a beard? Click. Mum, does my dad have a job? Click, 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 click. Turns out my dad was a lesbian. But I spoke to her. I'll never forget the first time I ever spoke to my real dad. It was like really heartwarming. I had the phone and I could hear his voice down it, and it felt like I could reach out and just touch his face. Only I knew deep down inside my heart I couldn't, because someone put this ruddy bit of glass right in the way. But he did wear his best orange suit out for the night, so bless you, Dad. Anyway, I'm going to have to leave you in a minute. It's my dog, you see. He's at home and he gets to write up when I leave him too long, babysitting the kids. So I'm just going to leave you on this one last bit, right? I was with my youngest, Toby, the other day in the park, right, and I'm pushing him on the swing, and I'm pushing him, and I'm pushing him, and he gets all brave, and he lets go of the chains, and he goes flying through the air and bangs his head right on the railings. And it's these times when that parenting instinct washes over you, where you're like, oh my God, that is going on YouTube as soon as I walk through the door. Okay, well that's my set, lovely. Been a great audience. Cheers, thank you.